Hey guys. Um, I got a question for you guys. Have you guys noticed how many SHTF situations that's going on in the world today? I mean, if you look at any um, news broadcast or news pod or news on the internet or it's mind blowing, and it seems like every year it gets worse and worse. I mean, back in the 80s, never heard of prepping, you know, never heard of it, you know. 90s, never heard of it, but it seems like 2000 hit. Was that Y2J or whatever, Y2K. Um, people started prepping then, so that was in 99, 2000. But it seems like every day there's something new that arises, and we have, we feel it may affect us, so we got to prepare for it. And it's just mind blowing that how much things has changed since I was a teenager back in the 80s to now. I mean, like war. When I was a teenager, you know, only thing that was really going on was Grenada, then Panama, which Panama, there's a lot more going on behind the scenes. I can say that there was a lot more than us just going after Noriega. But then in the 90s you had the first Gulf War, and you had that Mogadishu, Black Hawk Down incident. But again, in the 2000s, man, it just seems like it's just, went crazy with the war. And I don't know. The reason I'm making a video, I saw something on YouTube about something I can't remember, and it just got me thinking, like, how many new issues is going to pop up that we're going to have to, worry about. What, 10, 12 years ago, we was in almost an economic collapse. Bush, man, he destroyed the economy almost, and Obama didn't help. But it just makes you think, what's tomorrow going to bring, or what's next week or next month going to bring us to put on our plate, to worry about. And it's just, like I said, it's wild, it's crazy how much things has changed since the 80s up to now. I mean, I'm talking politics, I'm talking school. They took paddling out of school, they took discipline out of school, they took God out of school. They took, I think most places, they don't even say the Pledge of Allegiance in school anymore. They and all these shots that you have to have for your kids nowadays, that's leading to a lot of autism. That's been proven. And back in the 70s and 80s and 90s, you didn't hear autism. Now, all kinds of kids has that stuff. And it's mind-blowing. You know, what is our government trying to do to us? You know, I blame that on the government. But have you guys ever just sat back and thought, when you guys were a teenager and in school, how different and how worse things actually are nowadays compared back then? I mean, oh, granted, we got all kinds of new technology and new this and new that, but we're actually worse off now than we were back then. You know, we didn't have no major crisis going on. No, you know, one day we could wake up and boom, have nothing. We didn't have that. Now, you're rolling the dice if when you go to bed and you wake up, if there's not a EMP or another a terrorist attack or an economic collapse, or, you know, damn, hell, I can name a list long as my leg. And it just seems like it's getting, day by day, it's getting worse. There's something new coming in to the picture. I don't even know what I'm going to call this video. You know, I just saw that and I started thinking, and I'm thinking, you know, I just put a video out and see what you guys think. You know, have you guys seen a difference in society and you know, whatever? Why has it gotten so bad? I mean, the 90s, man, I was building houses and I worked 60 hours a week. And if I wanted to work more, we could have worked more. And it was just boom, 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 boom. I was married to my first wife, my oldest kids, they were young then. They had anything and everything they wanted. You know, my ex-wife had gold rings on every one of her fingers, including her thumbs. You know, it was a money-making time. And then 2000 hit, and you saw the grind. You know, it started slowing down, then it just busted. And they say that's a housing market, you know, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, or whatever those two were, it kind of screwed everybody over. But not really, it's the government. The government is behind all this crap. You know, they keep it going for so long and it explodes in their face, and they have to blame something or somebody or some other country and just to take the heat off of them. But, you know, like I said, you know, there's all types of shit hit the fan scenarios today than they were in the 80s and in the 90s. And for us to have all this modern technology, and it's supposed to be smarter, I hate to see the next 5 years. I really do. Because it's going to be... it's going to be a wild ride. But tell me what you guys think. Tell me, yes, you see it this way, or no, we're better off. You know, just tell me your guys' opinion. You know, because this is more of a question. You know, I'm just stating my outlook on things that I've seen and things I hear and stuff like that. And maybe you guys got a different one. And that's cool, you know. I don't knock nobody's outlook on things, because if everybody had the same outlook and viewed the same thing the same ways, this world would be boring as crap. It's good to have a different outlook, but I said that because I got a comment a few weeks ago that he was being a prick, and I just basically told him off and blocked him. And he says, that's what I do to everybody who don't agree with me. I've got plenty of people that don't agree with me, and we have great debates. But when I block somebody, they're being a prick, and I don't want to hear it, and I know my sub-friends don't want to read their BS comments. So I remove them and block them. But anyway, just again, just tell me what you think. You know, has things changed dramatically since you were a teenager until now? It's mind-blowing to me. It's mind-blowing that how things has changed in 20, 30 years. It's crazy. But I'm gonna get off of here. I don't know. Can you see that? Whoop, let me see. That right there, that's some of the red oak we've been cutting on, and it's fresh cut red oak, and those things weigh probably 50, 60 pounds, if not more. Over there, let me see, right there, that's the top of the tree. That's not the base. They're supposed to be bringing me the base of the tree later on today, and it's double that size. And we're cutting that and splitting it by hand. So, yeah, that's been fun. I am wore slap out. I actually went in there and laid down and took a nap because my back and knees were killing me from dealing with that. But I'm getting ready to get back at it. And, but again, I just wanted to put that out there. Tell me what you guys think. You know, it's, I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to put this video out because I wanted to get people's response, you know, their feedback, what they think, and how they see it. But anyway, guys, everybody be safe, keep preparing, and thank you guys. I can't say it enough. Thank you guys for putting me over 1,000 subscribers. That's mind-blowing to me. I mean, I started this over a year ago, and, you know, wow, I've come so far in a year. You know, a lot of people's going to say, well, 1,000 people ain't that, you know, 1,000 subs ain't that much. It is to me. It is to me, and it really means a lot. You know, I can get up to have 100,000, 200, 300, 400,000 subscribers, and I won't be as happy then as I am now with my 1,000 sub friends. You know, because a lot of you guys have stuck with me from the beginning, and I really do appreciate it. It means a hell of a lot to me. And thank you guys. I wish I had more to send out and to, you know, to help other people who's starting to prep, you know, because I know it's tight right now for people. But if I had more to give, I definitely would give you guys. But I just want to say thank you guys again, and you really don't know how much it means to me. So with that, everybody be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.